Well,
Oh, hey, Nick.
Hey, Hill. What's up?
I'm just playing with this Columbus safe. I needed something to put treasures in.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it really is. I got it from my best friend for my birthday. It's from Nick. What do you have?
Oh, I just thought maybe we could do an installment of the Sogo Pro Book Club.
That is my favorite.
And this is called We Have Always Lived in the Castle by Shirley Jackson, which I finally got a chance to read a book on the airplane to and fro. And this is a book that you recommended to me.
I really love this book. Shirley Jackson wrote The Lottery. A lot of you probably read that in like 10th grade English class. Very good short story.
Very dark.
What selection do you have?
Well, I'll give you a little heads up. This is a nice little tale about a young girl named Mary Catherine and her sister Constance, and they are the Blackwood family. And their entire family died. What's that?
I think it's my itinerary from the flight.
Their entire family died after they were fed arsenic. And then the whole family was kind of outcasted from the rest of the community. Here we are.
Let's do it.
I'm going to read to you.
Okay, good.
I can see that you are going to ask me why she should conceivably have used arsenic. My niece is not capable of such subtlety, and her lawyer luckily said so at the trial. Constance can put her hand upon a bewildering array of deadly substances without ever leaving home. She could feed you a sauce of poisoned hemlock, a member of the parsley family, which produces immediate paralysis and death when eaten. She might have made a marmalade of the lovely thornapple or the baneberry. She might have tossed the salad with Holcus lanatus, called velvet glass and rich in hydrocyanic acid. I have notes on all these, madam. Deadly nightshade. Remember?
Yeah, I think we already talked about Deadly Nightshade.
Deadly nightshade is a relative of the tomato. Would we, any of us, have had the prescience to decline if Constance served it to us, spiced and made into pickle? Or consider just the mushroom family, rich as that is in tradition and deception. We were all fond of mushrooms. My niece makes a mushroom omelet. You must taste to believe, madam. And the common death cup. Well, she should not have been doing the cooking, said Mrs. Wright strongly. Well, of course. There is the root of our trouble. Certainly she should not have been doing the cooking if her intention to destroy us, all of us, with poison. We would have been blindly unselfish to encourage her to cook under such circumstances. But she was acquitted, not only of the deed, but of the intention. Well, what was wrong with Mrs. Blackwood doing her own cooking? Please. Uncle Julian's voice had a little shudder in it, and I knew the gesture he was using with it, even though he was out of my sight. He would have raised one hand, fingers spread, and he would be smiling at her over his fingers. It was a gallant Uncle Julian gesture. I had seen him use it with Constance. I personally preferred to chance the arsenic, Uncle Julian said. We must go home, Helen Clark said. I don't know what's come over Lucille. I told her before we came not to mention this subject. I am going to put up wild strawberries this year, Constance said to me. I noticed a considerable patch of them near the end of the garden. It's terribly tactless of her, and she's keeping me waiting. The sugar bowl on the sideboard, the heavy silver sugar bowl, it is a family heirloom. My brother prized it highly. You will be wondering about that sugar bowl, I imagine. Is it still in use? You are wondering, has it been cleaned? You may very well ask, was it thoroughly washed? I can assure you at once. My niece Constance washed it before the doctor or the police had come, and you will allow that it was not a felicitous moment to wash a sugar bowl. The other dishes used at dinner were still on the table, but my niece took the sugar bowl to the kitchen, emptied it, and scrubbed it thoroughly with boiling water. It was a curious act. Well, there was a spider in it, Constance said to the teapot.
So next time you see a beautiful silver sugar bowl, it could be full of arsenic.
It could be full of arsenic, or worse, spiders, if you really don't like spiders.
Whoa, crazy talk. Make sure you guys go out and get We Have Always Lived in the Castle. It's a beautiful, beautiful book.
And thank you for that recommendation.
Anytime. Thank you for my safe.
You're welcome.
Bye.